Have you ever wondered what money would look like if it were created by the internet instead of banks? What if there was a way to send money to someone across the world instantly, without needing permission from any bank or government? This is the story of Bitcoin, a digital currency that has gone from being worth less than a penny to tens of thousands of dollars, revolutionizing how we think about money. But where did Bitcoin come from? How does it even work? And why do people call it digital gold? Stick around, because by the end of this, you'll understand the basics of Bitcoin and why it matters. Let's start with the basics. Bitcoin is a type of currency, but unlike dollars or euros, it's completely digital. You can't hold it in your hand or stuff it in your wallet. It exists only on the internet. But here's the twist. There's no bank or government controlling Bitcoin. Instead, it's run by a technology called a blockchain. Now, I know the word blockchain sounds complicated, but it's simple if you think of it this way. Imagine a public notebook where every transaction is recorded in real time. Once a transaction is written down, it can't be erased or changed. This notebook, or blockchain, is stored on thousands of computers worldwide, making it nearly impossible to hack or manipulate. So, when you send Bitcoin to someone, the blockchain verifies and records the transaction for everyone to see. No middleman, no bank, just pure peer-to-peer exchange. Bitcoin was created in 2008 by a person or group using the name Satoshi Nakamoto. To this day, no one knows who Satoshi really is. At the time, the world was in a financial crisis. Banks were collapsing, and people were losing trust in the financial system. Satoshi introduced Bitcoin as a way to take power away from banks and give it back to ordinary people. The first Bitcoin transaction happened in January 2009, marking the beginning of a new era. So what makes Bitcoin so revolutionary? First, it's decentralized, which means no single person, company, or government controls it. This is different from traditional currencies, which are managed by central banks. Second, Bitcoin has a limited supply. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins, making it similar to gold in that it's scarce. And third, Bitcoin is borderless. You can send it to anyone, anywhere in the world, and they'll receive it almost instantly. No waiting for banks to open, no international fees. In its early days, Bitcoin was worth almost nothing because people didn't know what to do with it. In fact, the first real-world purchase using Bitcoin happened in 2010 when someone bought 2 pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoins. At today's prices, that's millions of dollars for 2 pizzas. But back then, Bitcoin was just an experiment. By 2011, Bitcoin started gaining attention. People realized it wasn't just a currency, it was also a new way to store and transfer value securely. Tech enthusiasts, investors, and even criminals started using it. By 2017, Bitcoin hit the mainstream, reaching a price of $20,000 per Bitcoin. This rise was fueled by the excitement of a new kind of money, but also by the fear of missing out. Bitcoin's journey hasn't been smooth. It's been criticized for being used in illegal activities, for consuming a lot of energy, and for being extremely volatile. Its price can rise or fall dramatically in a single day. But despite these challenges, Bitcoin has continued to grow and inspire other digital currencies, known as cryptocurrencies. Today, there are thousands of them, but Bitcoin remains the most well-known. Here's another interesting thing about Bitcoin. It's not printed like regular money. Instead, it's created through a process called mining. Mining is like solving a really hard math puzzle. Computers compete to solve this puzzle, and the first one to solve it gets rewarded with new Bitcoin. This process also keeps the Bitcoin network secure. But here's the catch. Mining takes a lot of electricity, which is why people debate its environmental impact. Today, Bitcoin is often called digital gold, because like gold, it's scarce and valuable. Some people invest in Bitcoin as a way to protect their wealth, while others use it to make quick payments. Big companies like Tesla and PayPal have even started accepting Bitcoin, showing how much it's grown since its humble beginnings. So here's the big question. Can Bitcoin really replace traditional money, or is it just a bubble waiting to pop? The truth is, no one knows for sure. But what we do know is that Bitcoin has already changed how we think about money and technology. It's a reminder that innovation can come from anyone, anywhere, and that sometimes the biggest revolutions start with the smallest ideas. Subscribe if you have enjoyed the video. Check the video about TON618 if you are interested.